D tackles impact blocking is hot than a motherfucker. Yeah, that's why they.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Actually, I know how to play.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a 2nd and 10. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
What you gonna go do yourself, nigga? What you gonna go do yourself, nigga?
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully.
What you say?
Defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
To throw now. Here's Love. Catch made right side by Wilson. Nothing on the screen on time. Now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
It's pretty work. It's pretty work. Yes.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. 50 ready.
Now Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he is
that's whack.
This will wind up a loss on the play.
Shit,
And that'll bring up 4th down. Now McManus will line up for field goal.
This oh, that shit weak in the motherfucker. That kick it up.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me we see that as a passive play.
Oh, yeah, that's still 2 possessions.
We want to head the other way.
We also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Line it. Ready?
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
You watching? I just broadcast.
Off the play fake, Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The quarterback got
I guess. I don't know. He said he was. Sometime they told me to broadcast.
It's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing. Love. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, tuck the ball for you.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver. If you want.
This shit.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He told me to get these niggas going. He called me out.
Bucky Irving, 59 yards. And the Bucs continue to pull away.
It's my second time playing with these niggas.
Extra point
I don't know why you
McLaughlin
didn't
is
put
up
this
and
place.
good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that would not return.
Nigga, he called me out. He asked these niggas, what are you talking about? I make sure.
Up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Shit.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Well, design run for their wideout. Oh, a heck of a move. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Big helmet, man. Big helmet, man.
Love now. Now he's going to step up and run.
Damn, nigga, pick up the block.
And he's brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go, set. 50 ready. 50 ready.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Hey, them niggas ain't got no lines.
Scores a ball behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, you're the offensive line. Your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and you have a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Here we go. Stay.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
That's bullshit, man.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let me block one of these.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
Said, what did you say?
This one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line.
I didn't hear you. What you said?
Out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with having someone.
You running bench, you nigga? Why are you running so slow?
Fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. On 4th down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So not only did they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
You're not up. I just put like 40-something points in the weekend.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yeah,
He
talking
lets
shit.
this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Down. Cut, cut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Sure.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. And he takes a shot at the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Yellow. Set.
Love to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
38.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Love throwing for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes left side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full
Yeah,
head of
ain't no
steam, and he got a full head of
coach
steam there.
laugh. That's
And
why I
this
said.
one over
That's
the
why I
back
said.
line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to
Coach
give
me.
him a shot at returning.
He just said he gonna be
The
beat
ball
you
will
for
come
me.
out to the 30.
He said I beat him for you.
The Packer
I don't know
offense
none of
ready to get their next drive underway. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught.
I'm gonna get you right back. You think you gonna do? You think you gonna do that on me? And I'm not gonna get you right back.
10 from the 10. And now Love going to change things up.
Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. Complete once again to Watson. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
Okay, right? Let's go now. 33, yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw. Love. That's complete to Dallas. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Yellow.
What are you talking about?
22.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Right, ready. Black 40, black ultra. Cut.
Again, it's Love. Touchdown, Packers. From 10 yards out. And the Packers get a bit closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Mayfield to throw it.
That was interception anyway. You know that was interception.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Real. Kings! Alert! Regular! Run. Point it right. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing. Mayfield.
That's not fair, bro.
That's not fair. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
21 yards. Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. finding time. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one too low.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At the 21-yard line.
180! Run. Stop!
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So both offenses come to life.
If you score, I'm going to let you have it, dog. I got shit to do.
For a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol.
You see them,
Mayfield down.
Let's see them Eagles.
Step up and run. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneers.
Hey, man, you got it down.
Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
You see them Eagles next week.
Mayfield going to try to throw it for the 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more.
See them Eagles next time we play.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.